Okay, so now we're going to chat about the bush box. Anthony, tell us a little bit more about the bush box.
Well, the bush box originated as a second item beyond the original Wild Coolers. What we needed here was to have a day tripper that was lightweight enough, that had all the features of what our original Wild Cooler had, but slightly sort of minimized to perform on a day tripper type thing. Keep your drinks cold, or hot things hot, but give you a whole lot of really cool features. So we came up with two styles. The original style starts with the heavy duty rubber latches, and when opening them up, you still keep your rubber sealed. You have stainless steel bottle opener, your rubber latchet for durability. This is a tot holder, or for knives and forks and things like that. And then we played around with a couple of accessories. The first accessory we put in was that of a dry basket. Always in your cooler boxes, you've always got ice and your drinks, but what happens to your sandwiches and your food and snacks and things like that? So instead of trying to partition it in a way to try and make it waterproof on one side, we went the other way around and we used a basket. So essentially the basket allows you to put your snacks and treats at the top and have your ice underneath with your drinks accordingly.
And if you just want to do drinks, you just take the basket out and do it.
Absolutely. Then what we did is we offered, if you want to keep, manage ice or keep product to one side, yes, you can put your partition in there. It isn't fully waterproof, but what it does do is it just keeps the ice to one side, or your cold meats or things like that you don't want to sort of sit in ice from there. So nice combination on that. Then with this style, we really brought out, people asking for something a little bit more authentic. How do we make Livingston, I presume, come back into cooler boxes? So, and then from that, we dressed it up with a bit of leather. Essentially, doing the same sort of thing, just put it down into there, and then it's put it onto the straps and tighten it on both sides. Still having lockable latches, a little bit of a seat in leather, and then having leather handles which trim it. Combining all of these things, we have a drain plate, and with that in mind, I'll show you this one, is we have a anti-hyperextension hinge. So what happened is we designed the back of the box in a particular way that it doesn't allow the lid to go too far beyond 90 degrees. Because what often happens, two things that break in the box, three things: handles, hinges, and latches. So we've got heavy duty rubber latches, number one. Number two, we've got a stainless steel, 8mm solid stainless steel pin hinge. And we've got what we call an anti-hyperextension design, which allows us to hold the lid just beyond there so it doesn't fall on your head, but at the same time it stays open and doesn't go beyond sort of 95 degrees, so people end up sitting in it or breaking into things like this. So there we go. That's really, it's as simple in the design. So with this one, all leather trimming gives it that sort of out of Africa feel. This one is a bit more practical, heavy duty, military grade, canvas and nylon handles, rubber latches, and all the same features that come with what most of our boxes do.
Okay, cool.